EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah. What's up, bro?
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Santa Clara. Jacob Cowing now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
I'm gonna try to party chat because I can't hear nothing. Oh, that's right.
They run. Here's the one-time Panther, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
McCaffrey, 1st down and more. Christian McCaffrey. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown.
Y'all just see how Madden pulled me all the way over.
Terrific way, Greg, to get this
That was
game
wild.
started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're
Wow.
definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
29-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Right down. Yellow. Watch out now. 50 series. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Okay.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second and 7.
Here we go. Check pink. Check Hutton.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he's out of bounds with a flag down now in the backfield. Is that a hold or maybe it's a roughing call? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up first and goal. Hubbard. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Young. And he's in. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina. That his second TD catch of the season. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Watch out!
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
6-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
They'll go play action with Purdy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
9 yards to go.
Purdy. On the run to the right. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
They're going. Pearsall. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give them 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 5. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
Outside. Box. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. That's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes second and 4.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
Down. 45. White.
Man in motion, heading left.
Ready?
A second down throw for Young. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
10 seconds.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 37
A
yards.
big play for the Panthers.
Carolina.
37 yards. Young going to give it to Brooks. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Ricardo Green on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the 49ers 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second down and 7.
Come on. Set.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
To throw is Young. Rolling to the left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got. but it's not enough for a first.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal.
This one is good. He knocks it through. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Get set, get set.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Yellow. Get set, get set. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Yellow. Yellow.
They'll go with Purdy. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Watch out. Opponent. Blue striker. Black 40. Right.
Young to throw on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open space inside the 10. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
22 yards.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of a yard.
Ready.
2nd and goal.
Brooks trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time?
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cuba Hubbard, touchdown, Panthers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point is good. And the Panthers will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Get set. Get set. 118. What's up? Up.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. Has an opening past the 40. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. A run for the first time here with Jordan James. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Niners first down.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Still run here with McCaffrey. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
On the handoff, this is James. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Get set.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down. A gain of 16 yards.
On first down, it is Hubbard. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching his ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
A big play for the Panthers. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Another run here with Hubbard. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
To throw, Young. Out to his right. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. On fourth down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And he works his way through an opening up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Brings up second and 2.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Get set, get set. What's up? You're not. Watch back in, watch back in. Go. Yellow.
Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. They try and run here with James. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Outside. Line around, up. Yellow. Up.
He'll go play action. Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Yellow.
Again, it's Purdy. That's the versatile Jordan James. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Watch out. Yellow.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. He's got his man right side. It's second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing again is Purdy. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Back to the air again is Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Got it?
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we smash. Red.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins.
On the ready. Ready, set.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. There's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
95.
On fourth down, Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. From their own territory. What a play on fourth down. And even 30 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On second down, Young. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with James. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Get set.
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They keep it on the ground with James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
It is second and 9. Here's a handoff to James. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
A run with James. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Yellow.
Here's Purdy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he's got 3. And that mark shows. First down.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on third down. But even if he didn't, I think that third down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on fourth.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have a lead.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Ready. Let's go now. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bryce Young, touchdown, Carolina. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The Niners take over first and 10.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's James. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. They'll go with James. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second.
Straight ahead, it's James. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And a 49er first down. First and 10.
Play action now. Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That's hard. And he will score. DeJuan Jennings. Touchdown. 49ers.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Mega. Ready. 10 black. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third.
First
Back
and
with
10
more
at the
after the break.
50-yard line.
You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Here's Hubbard. He gets it to start the fourth. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6.
Set. Ready. Yellow.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Down. Needle blue. Grill green. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. Oh, they caught the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's James. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They're going to run as man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before. For 3rd down.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. On the handoff, this is James. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Get set. Get set. I can run some. Yellow. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Running here is James. Finding space at the 15. And he will score! Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Hey, it won't let me move a play. It won't let me choose a play. All right, let me see now. I'm ready. I'm just trying to see if it let me choose a play. Davey there. Yo. Oh, hold on, he might hit. Let me see. Yo. All right.
Here we go. Ready.
On 1st down, it is Hubbard.
I'm running like shit right now, man.
The line of scrimmage.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
10 seconds. 38. 52 blocks.
Another run here with Hubbard.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They'll talk things over before third down.
Let's see here.
Ready. Yes, ready.
Here's Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up second and short.
On the ready.
Brings up second and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Go now. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Ready.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
The Niners will use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready. Black foot, check white. Ready.
Brooks. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
Man, on the bullshit.